So you make sure you have your pencil or sharpened and your eraser. These are going to be needed for this video, so let's go. So y'all, welcome to this channel. This is Luti Art. This is the first video that I'm making that is not a short video. We're going to be talking about sketching, which is the basic of a shading. Without sketching, you can't draw. You can't get a drawing without sketching. So I have three methods of sketching. We have the freehand, we have the grid, and we have the figure drawing. So for the freehand, I'm going to write freehand here. Please don't mind the handwriting. It's freehand. So freehand, we need to get a reference first. So I advise you to use Pinterest for your reference. Google using it's not that good, so you can use Pinterest. So in freehand, I've had so many cases where I draw, and then when two lines are supposed to meet each other, when you just sketch, I usually end up with lines going like this instead of lines meeting up. So it usually gets frustrating at times. But then if you're using it for the first time, that's how it ends. But then when time goes on, you get the hang of it. So we're using this reference for our freehand sketch today. So freehand is the first method I started using when I started drawing, and I know many people used it at first, and then we all had our times of frustration when we sketch and then at the end of the sketching it's not what we wanted to see. It doesn't look like the reference at all. That's happened to me so many times, and then as time went on, I began to get a grasp of it. I could sketch things that actually look like the reference, so it wasn't really a problem to me later. But then I also got to know about other methods of sketching, like the grid and the figure drawing. And then I was really interested because it was easier, it was better, and then the end result is usually satisfying. So I kind of gave up on freehand and went to the grid. So I usually respect artists that use freehand because it's really hard. So I haven't really been using freehand for a while. As you can see, the sketch, I'm proud of the sketch. At least it's decent, though it doesn't really look like our reference, but you can see the sketch is coming out. So that's one thing, freehand. And then I haven't used it for a while, so I don't really blame myself. But this is freehand, and we can everyone can do this with much practice. We can. So grid is our next method. Grid it's one of the easiest. You can use this app. You can find it on Play Store or App Store. That's for those that are using their phones for their reference. Then for those that are not using their phones, I'm going to be making a video on the step-by-step process on how to use your grid. I'll be measuring the measurements and everything you need to know, so please subscribe and stay tuned. So the grid method requires a lot more measurement than this. It's not just about writing numbers and drawing lines or boxes. It's a lot more complicated. That's for the measurements, but when you're through with the measurements, everything else becomes easy. That's why this method is very easy to use. figure drawing is my favorite method of sketching. I've been using it for a while now, and then it has really been helping me. It's better than the freehand because this one has specific measurements on how to draw the eye, the lips, the nose, where each of them should be placed. So we get the resemblance better than the freehand, and I've been using it for a while now, and it has really been helping me. And it's something that is a bit broad. It is made up of anatomy and some other stuff that I can remember. Yeah, so these are some of the drawings that I've done out of the figure drawing. So these are some of the drawings, and I can really say that I'm proud of some of these drawings because it really got the resemblance I was looking for. The result I got was something that I was actually looking for, and then I use this method for my different art style. Whenever I want to draw a cartoonish face, I usually use the figure drawing. So as I said, I'm going to be doing another video on a step-by-step for the grid and also for the figure drawing. So this is just a quick but then the next video I'll go into details in these two methods. So please make sure you stay tuned, and then I will see you next time. Enjoy the sketch.